Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Sam. If you're new to this channel, I post finance content. So you're gonna find side hustle ideas on this page. You're also gonna find business opportunities, and I also talk about work from home opportunities as well. And in the past few weeks, I've been posting some work from home jobs, and those videos have been doing pretty well, and y'all have been responding really well to that content. And so I decided to make another video talking about work from home opportunities. I know what it's like working from home, and I enjoy doing it. And so I like to share these opportunities for anyone who's looking for part-time or full-time work from home jobs. And so if you want to hear about these opportunities, then just keep watching and be sure to watch the entire video so that you don't miss anything that I talk about and any opportunity that I talk about. There's not going to be a particular order to how I'm going to talk about these opportunities. It's just going to be back to back, and that's how I structure these videos. If you're new around here, you probably don't know that I post these videos on Patreon first. So if you want to see these videos early before everybody else sees them on YouTube, then consider subscribing to my Patreon, as that is where I post these videos first, and then they go live on my YouTube channel. In the past few weeks, I've been getting a lot of requests from people wanting me to post more of these opportunities. Unfortunately, there just hasn't been anything that I've seen that has caught my eye. But in recent days, I've found these jobs, and I think that these opportunities are going to be really helpful for someone who's looking for a work from home job. If you haven't already, subscribed to this channel, as I plan on posting more videos in the future, teaching various things and also talking about different side hustles and business ideas. And if you want to see that content, then be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notifications so that you're notified every single time I upload a new video. All right, without any further ado, let's hop into this video. So I'm going to start by talking about this opportunity with Invida Financial. Invida Financial is a financial services company based in Virginia, and they were started in 2015. Go to the website. It'll show you who started it, and that's Phil Hudgens. It is a financial services company, and it's actually one of my sources of income. I read this book one time that taught me the importance of having multiple streams of income. So I started looking for side hustles and ways to make money, and this opportunity literally found me. I feel like I attracted this opportunity, but when I was told about it, it took the person that recruited me into this business like 20 different tries to get me to sign up and to take this opportunity seriously. I wish I did it a lot sooner, because now that I'm in the business and I'm doing it every single day, I do see that what he said is true. There is a lot of money in this business, and how much money you make is really up to you. I've been able to make $10,000 a month doing this, and just last week I actually made $12,000 doing this. So this is not something that like I'm just talking about that I'm not doing myself. This is something that I'm doing myself, and I'm actually seeing the income come in. Now, I do have to preface this by saying that this is not really for everyone. I don't think that everyone would be successful in this business just because it is a commission-based business. This is not like your typical 9-to-5 job where you're hired by a company to do a particular task and they pay you because you're a salary employee. This is contract work. So I work as an independent contractor. I have access to multiple insurance carriers. So the line of business that we do here is life insurance, and I have access to multiple carriers. So for example, like if I was selling car insurance, I'll be like an agent that would have access to like Allstate, Geico, what's another Progressive. That would be an agent that would have access to multiple car insurance companies, but we're selling life insurance. So I have access to companies like National Life Group, Americo, and Mutual of Omaha, just to name a few. And because I have access to multiple carriers, I'm able to offer my customers the best options, and also the best rates as well. And it also helps me be able to customize policies that fit their needs and budget, and that helps me be able to be as successful as possible doing this. And like I said a couple seconds ago, this is not really an opportunity that I think everyone's going to be successful at. It's really for people who are self-starters, people who are willing to put themselves out there. I think those people are going to make the most amount of money, just because it is one of those businesses where you do have to market yourself. You do have to talk to people all the time. And if you're not comfortable talking to people, then I don't think this is going to be the opportunity for you. But if you know that you can talk to people, you know that you are a go-getter, you know that you are interested in being able to make $10,000 a month or even more than that. I have people in the business who make way more than $10,000. Like I said last week, I made $12,000, and I'll put that on the screen right now. I was actually one of the top producers in our company. last week, but there are people in our business who are making way more than that. And like last year, there's this guy that made like $300,000 and he started earlier in the year. My leader, the person that brought me into the business, is a $1 million producer, and he actually started in the business in 2016, and now he's a $1 million producer, meaning he sells over $1 million in insurance every single year, and of course the commissions match, and he makes a lot of money doing this. There are other people who do this part-time, and if you're doing this part-time, you can make up to $100,000 just selling 2 policies a week, and I'll show you how that makes sense in a second. But this opportunity is definitely something that I think will change your life if you allow it to, and if you're willing to do the work and willing to do what it takes to be able to make that kind of money. Now, the qualifications for this particular role, you do need to be able to pass an exam and be able to get your insurance license, and you also need to have a clean record. If you don't have a clean record, then you won't be able to get your insurance license, so you really can't do this job. And that's why I was saying at the beginning, it's really not for everyone. But if you do have a clean record, and unless you have a license in a different industry, you can definitely get your insurance license in addition to whatever other licenses you have, and do this part-time. I don't do this full-time. I'm not a full-time life insurance agent. I do it part-time, and even part-time, you're able to make basically what other people make in other industries, full-time. I feel like this is easy money, but that's because I've been doing this for a while and I do have experience selling. And so to me, it is easy, but I want to say that it's not necessarily easy at first. There is a learning curve. You do need to put in the time to learn how to sell. And of course, if you join my particular agency, I will train you and show you everything that I know to help you be as successful as possible. With my people, I do like a weekly training, and at the beginning we do one-on-one sessions where I coach you, I train you, but obviously at some point you're gonna have to take the reins and run your business the way you want to. As an independent agent, you don't really answer to anyone. Like, I'm not gonna be your boss per se. You're not gonna have a boss in general. In this industry, you're an independent agent. So kind of think of it like if you were in real estate, for example, and you were like a real estate agent, you'd have a brokerage that you report to, but they're not necessarily your boss. At the end of the day, you are an independent agent. They really can't tell you what to do. But that being said, if you do want to make the $10,000 a month, then you do have to apply yourself, and you do have to do all the trainings and attend meetings if you want to be able to be a successful agent. There is a time investment at the beginning, and also a resource investment, meaning that you do have to pay obviously to get your license. I don't think I paid more than $200 to get my license and get everything situated. But in comparison to real estate, in order to get started as a real estate agent, you have to pay up to like $600. And then once you sign with a brokerage, you're paying for your desk, you're paying for all these fees. So by the end of the day, you've invested like $2,000 just to become a real estate agent. But with insurance, it's a lot less. And I know people who started and paid a lot less than I did because they used they got a cheaper course than I took. To me, it's an affordable investment, and it's one of those investments where you're saying, okay, I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to learn as much as I can, and then of course the fruits of your labor will come in the next few months. When I got started in this business, it took me about a month to get my insurance license. And as soon as I passed that test, I signed my first policy. And what I like about this business is you can start making money from day one. So as soon as you have your insurance license, you can start making money immediately. And like I said, it's a work from home job. Okay, I'm going to have one of my colleagues in the business explain to you how the payment structure of this business works. He does a really good job explaining how commissions work, how promotion works. And if you don't mind the switch up, I'm going to have him explain to you guys how that works.
I know that you're here because you want to understand how it is you're going to get paid. Okay. We start everybody at a 60% contract. Okay. Depending on who you talk to, that's either a really great contract or it's, middle of the road contract, depending on who you talk to. But we start everybody at 60%. I'm excited about that. I think it's a great place to start because listen, if you want a higher contract, you can get one. All you have to do is work. All you have to do is put in the effort, and on the other side is the output, right? So go in and write 3 policies and give yourself a promotion. Go from 60% to 65% by writing $5,000 of annual premium. Okay, what is annual premium? Annual premium is simply just your customer's monthly premium that they're paying. So if they're paying $200 a month times 12 months, that's $2,400 of annual premium. So $2,400 of annual premium. Let's say you sell 3 policies. Well, I did 2 policies. 2 policies is $4,800. So if you sold $250 a month premium times 12 months, there you go. So $250 a month times 12 months times 2 sales is $6,000. So that would give you more than. So you can go out and you can do 2 policies of $2,500 and give yourself a promotion. You want another promotion? You want to get to 70%? Well, then go out and write $7,500 of annual premium. And that is roughly 3 sales at $200 a month. So if you go out and write 3 sales at $200 a month, you're going to give yourself a promotion to 70%. We want to get promoted higher. You want to make 75% of your contract. Okay, well, go out and write $10,000 worth of sales, and this is in a month. $10,000 issue paid in a month. Okay, how many sales is that? 4 sales. 4 sales in a month will get you promoted to 75%. Okay. That's not high enough. You want to go to 80, you could do 12,500. That's how many sales is that? That's just over 5.5 sales. So go do 6 sales and you'll get that. $15,000 will get you promoted to 85%. I'm just doing the math here. I'm just dividing by 15,000 divided by 2,400, which is $200 a month. So that's just over 6 sales. So if you did 6 sales at $250, you would make that. So anyway, that's 1 month. Each month you could get promoted every month if you do that. All right, compensation breakdown. I'm using $200 a month. That was partially why I was doing that, just because I knew this slide was coming up. But it's also a reasonable and typical number. Now, it's not going to be typical if you're running final expense leads, but if you are out there talking to the right people, it is typical. It is normal. It is absolutely doable that you would be writing a minimum of $200. You could easily do $300, $500 month policies if you're writing IULs. So this is a fair example. So $200 a month, a brand new agent at 60% contract level, you are going to make $1,400. Okay, you're going to get a commission of $1,440. All right. Now, if you are wanting to do this part-time, say you do 1 to 2 sales a week, 6 sales a month, you could make a monthly income of $8,600. That's an annual income of $100,000. Okay, $103,000 on a part-time basis. Now, guys, think about that. Number one, what do I mean when I say part-time? Well, simply 1 to 2 sales per week. How much work do you have to put in to make 1 to 2 sales a week? Here it is. Here's the work that you got to do. Prospecting. You have to talk to people. The question that you need to be asking yourself is, who am I going to talk to, and how am I going to find people to talk to? That is where you want to strategize and come up with creative ideas about getting in front of people. How am I going to get in front of people so that I can do 1 to 2 sales each and every week consistently? Okay, now maybe you don't need to make $100,000. For one, I don't know how people live off of less than that. So I would think that at the very least that you would want to make at least $100,000 if you want to pay things like rent and put food on the table and pay car payments and things of that nature. Just normal living. I would imagine that you need to at least make $100,000. So you need to at least do 1 to 2 sales a week. You can do this on a part-time basis. Now, a full-time agent is simply, we're saying, one that is going to be out there writing 5 sales per week, okay, 20 sales per month. Now, you could be buying leads to do this. You could be just prospecting on your own. You could be handing out brochures, whatever it takes. But you're someone that's doing 5 sales a week at $200 a month per each of those sales. But that's going to generate for you an income of roughly $28,000, almost $350,000 of annual income. I said almost 345,000. You can see it on the screen there. Okay. So that's full time. Okay. So the point of this is that you as an individual producer can come in here at Invida, and from day one, you can start making a good income. Okay. So whether you need to make just a 6-figure income, or you need to make, a really good 6-figure income. And let's be realistic. I think, for one person making almost $350,000 of annual income, that's a pretty good income for one person. Now, is that a great income? Is that a life-changing income? Well, it's a life-changing income if you've only ever made $50,000 in a year, but it's certainly a good income.
Thank you guys for listening to him. I'm back now. So as you can see, this particular opportunity is amazing because you really do get to set your own schedule. You get to work whenever you want to. Another thing I like about this business is that there's no sales pressure. You're never going to get a phone call from anyone in the company telling you that you need to meet a certain quota every single month. Really, how many sales you make is up to you. And as he said, your promotion is up to you as well. Like, if you want to get promoted, you don't have to go begging any boss to, give you the promotion. You just earn it. And you earn it by the amount of sales you have. I remember when I came to the business, I already knew who I was going to sell policies to. So immediately within that first month, I was promoted to 70%. And how much you make and how quickly you're promoted is up to you. And so if you're getting that feeling that like you can do this is something that you're interested in, then I'm going to leave the application in the description box down below. So you can go on there, hop on the website and hit apply. And once you submit your application, either me or one of my team members is going to be in contact with you, and we're going to walk you through the onboarding process. And that's going to be you taking the course. And then after you get your insurance license, I'm going to walk you through all the different trainings you're going to need to do, and then you can get started selling insurance. And so if you're interested in this opportunity, then definitely apply in the description box down below. Just click that link and we'll be in contact with you. All right, so the next opportunity is going to be with the company that you probably clicked on this video for, and that is American Express. I'm sure you know who American Express is. I probably don't need to do any introduction for this company, but they're based in New York. They're well-known, globally recognized, company. They've been in operation since 1850 in Buffalo, New York, and the job opportunity is going to be as a remote travel counselor. Now, before you ignore this opportunity, hear me out. Okay, so this is not going to be like, you're not going to actually have like a financial background to do this. If you've worked in customer service in the past, like if you've worked a call center job, for example, you have the experience for this. If you've worked in hospitality, you can also do this as well. And right off the bat, I'll let you know that this is not going to require any sort of like degree or any sort of like high level like masters or anything to be able to work for American Express. So as you can see up here, this is a virtual position, meaning you can do this from anywhere, and it was actually posted today. Today is actually June 5th, so this was posted recently. So if you're seeing this video and it's close to June 5th, then this opportunity is still available. And your typical day as a remote travel counselor, you're going to be advising and arranging travel for corporate business customers, both individuals and groups. So what I'm gathering from this is that this is not like, the regular, members that have American Express like travel point cards, but this particular role is for business customers. So you can expect that you're not really dealing with, the mass market. You're really dealing with like select few people, and they're all business customers. So that's who you're going to be dealing with. You're going to be making travel and business arrangements for those people. You're going to conduct analysis and research on travel options and proactively anticipate traveler needs to sell additional services. So there is a little bit of selling involved in this particular role, but it's not emphasized as like the main thing you're going to be doing. It looks like the main thing you're going to be doing is creating travel arrangements. You're going to arrange and book domestic and international business travel in a variety of complexity for air, road, rail, and accommodations. And then let's see down here, use positive telephone service techniques and act on special customer requests. So like I said earlier, if you have like a call center background, this is perfect because you already have that. We've already kind of dealt with customers that require special attention. And so you know how this goes, and you already have the background for this. You're going to collaborate with your team to coach, mentor, and provide constructive feedback to improve service levels. And then what they're looking for, like I said, there is no degree mentioned anywhere on here. So that's good. But they want you to have a passion for excellence in client service and including proactive anticipation of needs. They want you to have this experience right here. I'm guessing this is software that they use. So if you recognize any of these platforms right here, if you have this experience, make sure that is on your resume, and make sure that you use that as a keyword when you're applying for the position. Because if you don't put that in there, then the AI software that usually scans these resumes is not going to pick up on the fact that you have this. So what I always tell people to do when they're submitting resumes is to go ahead and look for keywords that are in the job listing, and then put that on your resume along with also on like the actual job application. What that's going to do for you is that the software that they use to quickly analyze applications, they're going to be able to find your application and they're going to put it at the top because you have what they're looking for. You need to have attention to detail, professional communication, written and verbal, act with integrity, and look after personal traveler information. Possess a strong understanding of travel industry, background in business travel, leisure travel, or airline reservation is preferred. But obviously, if you don't have that experience, you can also apply and see if they'll hire you. But I think if you have customer service experience, then you are good to go. You need to be able to resolve customer issues quickly and independently. Teamwork and openness to feedback as well. The travel care unit is a 24-hour operation, so they have flexibility with shifts. I know a lot of like people that follow my page are also students, and so if you're watching this and you're a student and you're looking for something that you can do at any time during the day or night, you can take a shift from 12 to 8 p.m. or you can take a shift later in the night, and whatever works for you. They're asking you to be flexible with your work schedule. And then of course on here they describe what you get from them. And I read through this, and I think that obviously American Express is a globally renowned brand and globally trusted company, so you're obviously working for a company that would look amazing on your resume even after you leave this particular position with this company. Having this on your resume as a company that you've worked for obviously looks really good in the future, so definitely check this out. So just look for the link in the description box. All right, so the final job I want to talk about today is going to be with a company that you're probably familiar with, and that is Walmart. The position is a resolution specialist 2 at a contact center. This is a customer service call center role. So if you are not looking for a call center type of position, then this is not for you. You can watch one of my other videos where I talk about different opportunities, but this one is going to be at a call center. It looks like you're going to be dealing with escalated issues. If you're someone who has experience dealing with escalated issues with customers, so like upset customers, people who want to talk to a manager, typical Karens, for example, this is going to be who you're going to be dealing with, looks like. And then according to the what you'll do section, it says that it requires knowledge of principles and techniques of customer communication, application and allocation of business communication styles and techniques. a lot of fancy verbiage for dealing with customers that are probably really upset. Down here it says it requires knowledge of problem solving methodologies and tools. And the thing about Walmart that I will give them props for, from everyone that I've ever heard of that has worked for the call center at Walmart, is that they do train you pretty well in dealing with these customer service issues. And so you're gonna get the training to be able to deal with difficult customers and difficult situations. So yeah, very call center type of role. And as far as your experience is concerned, you need to have at least 6 months experience in de-escalating high escalated and sensitive customer issues, ability to multitask difficult situation, technical abilities, basic internet, laptop troubleshooting, the ability to adapt to change with notice, and then open availability morning, mid, evening, and weekends. Availability upon hire is a must, and they're offering $15 per hour for this role. I don't think this is going to be a job for everyone, but I know some people are really good at handling those escalated customer issues. And so if you know that you have that background and experience and you want to, let's say, move from working at a call center, like physically working at a call center, to actually working from home instead, then this is going to be the job for you. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found any value in this video, please give this video a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the opportunities that I shared today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in my next upload. All right, bye-bye.